Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today. We will be getting a channeled message for the collective. This is a general read. I hope everyone's doing really well. Queen of Swords energy on the bottom here. Thank you. Thank you. Energies of the world on the bottom here. It shows a little much there. We're just going to begin removing this. Thank you. With this full regalia deck here, the gold foil deck. Messages, Holy Spirit. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. What about this? Energies of the world, cycles. Ending, new cycles beginning, cycles of fated events perhaps. The world, this represents victory. The world, there are symbolism of the elements. Okay, thank you. Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit, what about this? Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit, what about this? Messages, Holy Spirit, messages for the collective. Messages, Holy Spirit. Da-da-dee-da-da-dum. Are we not doing this yet? Death, okay, and the Queen of Cups on the bottom. So we're having transitional periods. Thank you. Transitional periods, endings, cycles of endings, cycles of new life, new beginnings. You know, I'm looking down here, and because it's a mirror, I can see the, oh, here, let me. You can see it says Hanged Man, right? So, that's fun. I can see that. Hanged Man is poking out there, so, all right. We're going with this deck then? All right, thank you. Magician, energies of control of the elements. I feel like I messed up the shot now. I feel like I messed up the shot. Okay. Messages for the collective. Cycles of endings, cycles of new beginnings, new growth, opportunity, endings, beginnings, cycles. This speaks of the infinite, to become one, one is all. Two of Cups, to become one. Thank you, that's beautiful symbolism. The balancing of light and dark forces. This is a balanced and reciprocal exchange and energy of love. It's beautiful. The Lovers on the bottom. Okay. Two of Cups. Collective. These are beautiful energies. This is an equal and reciprocal exchange, usually in the form of a celebrated union. This can be business partnership. This can be love relationship. This can be familial. The coming together of two entities. Okay. The entities are coming together. Beautiful. The light and the dark entities are coming together. Nice. Thank you. The yin and the yang. Beautiful. Messages for the collective. What about this Two of Cups? What about this Two of Cups? Thank you. the Four of Swords. This relationship will be healing. This relationship will bring about healing specifically from heartache. The heartache previously could have stemmed from imbalanced or unrequited love. If either you or the other party to this union, or either party to this union, if you're not resonating with any of these energies. Thank you. Four of Swords, healing energies. Four of Swords, taking a rest. Rest, relaxation, healing from heartache. The Four of Swords, this is the rest and respite. Thank you. The Eight of Swords. The Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. This is the second air card. So I think we have some air sign placement. There are some air sign, you know, maybe moon placement tendencies for people to get stuck in their head, especially upon rest and relaxation or like downtime. Like people who try to stay busy in order to not think about things, and then when that busyness cannot be had or it no longer satisfies that, right? Like that is the Eight of Swords. That is the energy coming off of this Eight of Swords. The busyness is not working because now one is at rest. When one is at rest, one can really look forward to that respite from being in situations where you are facing blockages. There are mental blockages you can put over yourself, a trap of your own making. You're in prison of your own making at that point. The key to this, of course, is the air sign signature. These energies thought themselves into this keyhole, and they can think themselves out of the keyhole, right? If these are external forces, collective, there are those who wish to trap you while you are at rest. And that's unfortunate because it's not going to work. It's never going to work. It's never going to happen. Okay. Thank you. Messages for this Two of Cups, please. What about this Two of Cups? What about this Two of Cups? We have a clarifier, please. Two of Cups. The cards are jumpy and grabby. They're grabbing, you guys. They're a little handsy. All right, messages. What about this Two of Cups, please? Clarifier for the Two of Cups. Are we done with this deck? We're done with it. Are we moving on to the Dreamscape Oracle Chariot? We're moving on. Forward progress, Chariot. Energies of forward progress. Luna Moth. This is secrets. This is taking flight. This is the unknown. Beautiful happiness. The colors, yellow and light green. Those are beautiful. We're not shuffling in these out? Okay. I already pre-shuffled everything anyway, like normal, you guys. So, messages for the collective. Can we have something for this Two of Cups, please? Is this an energy-based exchange here? Is that why we're, I mean, all is, but is this more of in the realm of energy, like a thought projection rather than something happening in the material? Is that why we're going with the, I'm getting a no. We're just going with the Dreamscape Oracle for the beauty of the messages that come forth, right? Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Messages for the collective. What about this? What about this Two of Cups, please? Can we have a message about this Two of Cups? What does the collective need to know about this balancing of the forces? What does the collective need to know about this balancing of the forces? Messages for the collective, please. Sun Bear. Messages about this. Two of Cups, please. What about this Two of Cups? Thank you. The Sun Bear. It is inverted. So this is a lack of strength, a lack of vigor, a lack of vitality. Someone feels empty inside. Someone wishes for the Two of Cups. Someone sits in their place of rest and respite, or what should be their place of rest and respite. Perhaps they lack the ability to go within because they find themselves in a mental prison. So whenever they find themselves at rest, these energies combat the forces of the light and the dark instead of balancing them. And the energies of the Sun Bear take on their inverted meanings in the most negative of lights for this card. So we have, either a lack of strength, a lack of, leadership ability, a lack of vigor or progress in one's life, feeling empty inside, unable to balance, having an unbalanced relationship, something like that. Or it can get very dark with very domineering type behavior, the very animalistic representations of a bear, right? Somebody who just is going to maul you to death, somebody who just is going to, behave in an animalistic way, like I said. Someone who uses positions of authority or power to abuse those around them or to manipulate situations. This can be corruption of ethics. This can be financial corruption. This can be familial corruption. This can be, what I'm getting very strongly are the energies of father figure who would go into too much control and not enough exhibition of love, right? Too militant, maybe, perhaps, or darker. Okay, thank you. The lack of love is the lack of light. This can leave one feeling imbalanced. This can leave one feeling empty inside. This can leave one feeling without power. Someone feels like they have lost power or given their power away to a Two of Cups situation. Someone wishes for a Two of Cups. Someone sits and feels in lack, wishes for their Two of Cups, but they find themselves in a mental prison instead. Okay, thank you. Messages for this Four of Swords, please. What about this Four of Swords? What about this Four of Swords, please? What about this at rest? I'm finding the phrase that keeps coming to mind, at rest, very interesting. Somebody uses that phrase, at rest. It's not at ease, it's at rest. That's the phrase that's coming to mind, at rest. Okay, thank you. Messages for this Four of Swords. Messages for this Four of Swords. What about this? This healing, this rest, this respite. What about this going within, this psychological aspect to the healing? What about this pivotal point? The fours are a pivotal point. What about this? Messages about this Four of Swords. Are we doing this? The word? Scribe? Okay, no, we're not doing that. Are we trying this one again? Okay, we're doing this one again. Let's see. Death on the bottom still. messages for the collective, please. Okay, thank you. Doesn't want to come out, you guys. The Queen of Wands inverted. Okay. So, excuse me. Collective, there is a Queen of Wands inverted who has stolen authority or who is siphoning power. This is causing an imbalance in a relationship. Collective, you could resonate with someone having done this to you previously. Collective, this could be something someone connected to you is going through now. I do not feel that this is a present energy or a future energy that you need to concern yourself with. Either way, High Priestess. The High Priestess would know. Okay. Secrets and also knowledge abound. Thank you. Queen of Wands inverted. This is someone who is feminine energy, willing to use what they got to get what they want at all costs. This is someone who can be considered loose, someone who does not know how to perform, someone who lacks reality, someone who just puts on a mask. It's going to be someone who has no real power, so they attempt to manipulate the power out of people around them to make themselves feel superior, I guess. The Hermit, Virgo energies. Collective, you could be Virgo. Collective, you could have strong air sign placement. Collective, the Hermit, these are the energies of introspection. When I was talking about the Eight of Swords, and I was talking about the Four of Swords being the introspection, and that being the healing, as far as the element of air goes. So you have your pivotal point, you have your healing point. This introspection, this can be something that someone external to you, collective. This energy who is at rest. This energy is being introspective. There's also a lot of investigative energies coming off of this. The Hermit looks into things. The Hermit searches for answers, but those answers, that knowledge is found within. The knowledge gained, they become more powerful. This makes them wizardly. The Hermit is a mysterious figure. This is a figure who, in their solitude, the Four of Swords speaks of introspection, rest, relaxation, and solitude. The Hermit, these are the energies of being alone, dealing with things alone. Collective, you could be regularly needing to be able to heal and deal with things alone. The only way that you have been able to stay out of mental entrapment and stay balanced is to heal. You stay balanced by practicing, the middle way here. You have, when healing, when been at rest, you're not paying any attention to the activities of those around you. You are going within. You might have found knowledge within. These could be energies external to you, finding knowledge within. This could also be an investigator. There's a lot of air sign. So there could be some sort of police investigation going on. Someone could have felt like they lost power because they know they're being watched. Someone feels like they're being watched. Someone feels trapped. Someone feels empty inside because they gave away their power. They feel trapped. They can't get any rest. They feel powerless. They gave their power away. They lack the ability to go within when at rest, so they can't get any rest. You know, it's like when you get sleep. You can sleep, but if you don't get restful sleep, it doesn't feel the same as restful sleep. Okay, thank you. Messages about this Eight of Swords. What about this Eight of Swords? What about this mental entrapment? What about this imprisonment? What about this confusion? What about this mental entrapment due to feeling blind and bound? What about this? Messages for the collective. What about this? What about this Eight of Swords, please? Messages, Holy Spirit. Messages for the collective. Again, thank you. Messages for the collective about this Eight of Swords. Can we have a message for this? Thank you. They don't want to come up, you guys. They don't want to come up. Oh. Judgment inverted. Someone lacks judgment. Someone has disbelief. Someone lacks the ability to go within. They feel judged. They feel extremely judged. This is extreme judgment. Judgment in reverse. This is not the reward being handed out. This is the punishment being handed out. Perhaps someone had disbelief. They lacked the inability to go within. The Queen of Wands is a reckless figure when inverted. The Queen of Wands inverted, this is someone who could be, you know, reckless with their actions. They could be reckless, particularly with their body, you know, like a more licentious type of energy. This could have trapped or sucked someone into what they thought was going to be a Two of Cups. It was an imbalance. Due to their inability to, when at rest, go within and be introspective, they lacked judgment. They gave away their power. This caused an imbalance. They created their own imbalance, though. Okay, collective? I believe these energies are external to you. This could have been something you previously were somehow. This could be an energy of an ex of yours, an ex-business partner, ex-family member, somebody you no longer are in contact with or really keep up tabs on or anything, because the message is coming out to let you know what's going on in their life. This is not describing a past event for you. I'm not getting those energies. You're not showing up here. Again, these could have been things that they wanted for you, because that's kind of how the universe likes to be ironic, is to give people the energy that they put out themselves, right? So when people create scenarios in their head with their paranoid delusion and their delusions of grandeur, when those bubbles burst, when the reality sets home, right? When the chickens come home to roost, or whatever that saying is. This is a direct lack of judgment. It's like not believing in the future, right? Like, you don't believe in the future. What, you know, what, I understand that there's a point in understanding that there might not be a tomorrow. That's not up to us, right? That's up to the Creator. Our judgment day will come when the Creator decides to call us home. This is a beautiful energy. This energy acted like that day would never come, or they had much more time, or they never even considered the concept. They lacked the ability to go within. They completely lacked judgment. And for this, they are experiencing very harsh judgment. And the harshest of judgment is, of course, dealt out to oneself, right? Because the biggest, baddest boss that you got to beat at the end of the game is you and yourself. And then, of course, once the complete and total energy exchange happens and the good Lord does call you home, when the day of judgment happens for you, if you have lacked the ability to even foresee that that day would come and that there would be a day of reckoning for, atrocities that people might have committed over their lifetime. Like I've said a few times now, even if you don't believe somebody is there watching you, if you don't believe somebody is there chronicling everything that you think, everything that you say, everything that you do, everything that happens because of you, even though it was all pre-planned and premeditated, because the Creator is amazing like that. It's a beautiful and complicated quilt that we weave together. All is known, but all is also watched, right? Like, you will be judged. The day of judgment will come. And this speaks of a punishment. Punishment directly correlated to their inability to go within, giving their own power away. So, it would probably just be more mental illness type circular. This might speak to generational trauma or whatever. I don't really know how to phrase that. Sorry. The energies of the star on the bottom. Okay. Let's clear out that energy a little bit. I'd like to ask that we clear this energy and start with new, fresh energies of the star on the bottom here for the collective. I'd like to get an energy signature, a check-in for the collective, just so that we can get, representative for the collective here. We're doing a class check-in, and collective, we're going to see which energy you're showing up in today, okay? Who's the creamiest of the crop today? Collective, whose energy are you showing up in? Can I get an energy signature, please, from the Lindo deck, the Mini-Me deck? Can we, Holy Spirit, please get energy signature check-in for the collective? Can we get card represent energy signature for the collective? Please, Holy Spirit, messages for the collective energy signature. Can we get messages about the energy signature for the collective, please? Thank you. Two of Swords. Collective is in the cutting people off. Okay. Two of Swords. You're cutting people off. Collective, you're like, no, you're blocked. You are very closed off to those who are trying to look into you, those who want to interfere. Okay, you are perhaps encountering some indecision. Collective, if you resonate with being stuck in a situation where you feel that you have given away your power, or you resonate with these introspective energies, right? If you resonate with any of these energies, the Two of Swords can have some indecision. This can be some of that self-destructive, part of the very beginnings of a self-destructive spiral. Thank you. Messages for the collective about this Two of Swords. Collective is in the energy of cutting people off. Collective's like, no. No. Okay, thank you. Queen of Wands. Collective, you're sitting in Queen of Wands in the upright energies. Those who are looking into you are finding you to be a Queen of Wands. Those who would look are finding what they're looking for. That is generally what happens. Those who are looking with a clear and conscientious mind, a truth-minded individual, perhaps. Thank you. Virgo energies, Queen of Wands. This individual, collective, if you resonate with Queen of Wands energies, fire sign. In the upright, this person, this individual, feminine energy, very alluring, very confident, leadership quality, spiritual prowess, always gets what they want, can seem magical, can have a magical element to them. Spiritual protection, spiritual connections. There's a lot of static going on here. Two of Wands on the bottom. Thank you. Messages about this Queen of Wands. Is this collective's energies? Yes. Okay, thank you. Collective, you're sitting in Queen of Wands energies. That's beautiful. Someone is seeing you as a Queen of Wands. Someone is attracted to you. Someone finds you to be confident. Someone finds you to be sexy. Okay. Talented. Attractive. Very attractive. Very talented. Okay. Someone finds you to be closed off. Someone finds you to be elusive. I'm getting elusive energies. Okay, collective, you're being elusive. You've gone into hermit mode. You're being elusive. You've cut off those who were not bringing balanced energies to the table, right? Queen of Wands energies, thank you. Messages for the collective. What does this business going on external to the collective have to do with the collective? Is this an X that we're talking about? Ace of Swords. It's the truth. So this is what this is. This is a revelation. This is the divine allowing you some insight into the goings-on of the energies external to you. These can be those who would make foes of themselves. Okay? The Ace of Swords, this is truth. This is guidance. This is wisdom. This is knowledge. This is gripping the blade double-sided, unafraid entirely. Our own truth will never cut ourselves, right? The truth stands for itself. Collective, this is clear and concise thought process. There's a lot of sword. There's a lot of air. There's a lot of air sign, a lot of air placement. Queen of Wands, this is a very strong personality. There could be a very dualistic personality to you, collective. There could be a very clear image coming into view for those who would look into you as a Queen of Wands. And the truth surrounding those that you cut off. People, places, things, situations. You know, situations that didn't serve you, energies that didn't serve you. You grew, you healed, you evolved. Okay, thank you. Anything else from this deck? No. We're doing personality trait type phrases now. Okay, thank you. We're just going to jump right into these, you guys. Personality trait type phrases, please. Messages for the collective. Thank you. If you didn't want me to look down on you, you shouldn't be so beneath me. This one comes out a lot lately. Someone feels that you look down on them. Someone feels judged by you, collective. Someone feels judged by their community. Someone feels looked down upon in general. Someone feels that you are lofty, that you are so far above them, collective. Someone might have their own superiority complex. Someone might feel above others. This might cause an imbalance. The Queen of Wands inverted might feel above others, and this superiority complex might play out in very imbalanced emotional situations in relationships. These can be business relationships. These can be platonic relationships. These can be familial as well as love relationships, right? This is a harsh truth. The introvert, right along with the Hermit, all of these air sign placements. The introvert, the Hermit is definitely introverted, enjoys solitude, gets to know you before they open up, usually knows more than they let on, focuses on internal feelings rather than external sources of stimulation, quiet, reserved, and thoughtful, doesn't seek out special attention. Collective, you could resonate with these energies. You could be an introvert. The Queen of Wands in the upright can be introverted, but the personality is usually a strong personality. So you might keep a cold exterior with all of the air sign placement, and then your real self might be the Queen of Wands. Once someone gets to know you, once you warm up to them, you might reveal yourself to be the Queen of Wands. Or collective, these are energies external to you, an ex perhaps. If this is describing an ex and you're like, oh, I know who you're talking about, or that sounds like so-and-so, then that's probably who that is, right? If the ex in particular is somebody who would, give away their power, and this sounds like somebody who, an ex of yours, or someone you know previously, or someone you knew previously, right? Take it as it resonates, okay? This person might have had a superiority complex and they're experiencing a fall from grace. They might have given away their own power, feeling superior, like in a daydream. Or again, they might feel inferior to you, collective. They might feel that you look down on them, or they might feel inferior in a societal complex sort of way, like they feel that others look down on them. This causes an imbalance emotionally, and this causes entrapment psychologically of their own making, right? These are wounds that need healing. Okay, collective, these are energies either that you resonate with or that are external to you, but Holy Spirit wishes for you to be knowledgeable about it, okay? Thank you. Messages about this? Anything else from this deck? Okay. Thank you. It's a picture card, you guys. Travel, organized planning, scheduling for fun, color codes, everything. I remember this card.